Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing some work, but I wanted to come in with uh this video because it's majorly important, okay? Um I'm just noticing a lot of people having the same issues, and I really believe it's surrounding around the fact that people, especially women, specifically women, are not using the bathroom. Okay, and this video is going to be all about fixing your digestion to reveal your most beautiful self. Okay, now clogged, congested digestion affects your skin, it affects your organs, it affects your hair, it affects your eyes, it affects your complexion, it affects the way you smell, it affects so many different portions of your body, and it goes overlooked. Okay, and I just wanted to come in with the ways that I have fixed my own digestion. If you have been following my channel for a long time, you guys know I'm very, very, very big on digestion. And I have a few tips for you guys if you are struggling to use the bathroom regularly. I know, TMI, but somebody has to talk about it, and I'm going to be that somebody. If you have been struggling to go to the bathroom regularly, and what is regularly? You should be using the bathroom ideally after every single meal. Now, that's people who are totally on par with their diet and everything like that. But as a healthy average person, you should at least be using the bathroom once a day. And a lot of women I talk to and train, the first question I ask before I train someone and I'm doing their evaluation is, how often are you using the bathroom? And a reoccurring thing that I'm seeing is that women are not using the bathroom every day. And it's a major, major, major problem, and it leads to a lot of problems going forward. Okay, so I have some tips if you are not using the bathroom every day on what you can do to heal that. And the first one, of course, is drinking water, right? Everybody tells you this, drink more water, drink more water. But there's a hack to this, okay? It's not just the drinking water. You want to make sure you're getting electrolytes. A way to do this is adding a pinch of salt to your water or buying a product. There are different products on the market that add electrolytes to your water without adding sugar or anything like that. I can leave some links to some of the brands that I like below. This is really going to allow your body to absorb the water. So many people are drinking water and it's going right through them, right? So I suggest you putting something like a pinch of salt in the pink salt, something that's not processed, like a pink salt or a pure sea salt in your water to help your body absorb. Okay, that's one. Two, probiotics. Probiotics and prebiotics. Okay, so prebiotics and probiotics are healthy bacteria that help you to digest. So a lot of our bacteria ends up being killed that's in our stomach naturally, and also our diet. Things like yogurt, fermented foods are natural probiotics, but a lot of us do not have access to things like that, or we don't like the way they taste. So the average person is not getting a healthy intake of probiotics. So I really suggest that you get a good probiotic, preferably one that needs to be refrigerated. There are some good ones on the market that don't need to be refrigerated, but I would prefer that you're getting one with active cultures that needs to be refrigerated, because they're stronger and they really do the job of protecting your microbiome. And this goes for your stomach. This goes for your vagina as a woman. A lot of us are experiencing bacterial pH imbalances with our feminine parts because of a lack of probiotics, okay? So probiotics are a game changer if you are not using the bathroom regularly, okay? That's 1, 2. Number 3, a Squatty Potty. Squatty Potty is the brand, but there are a lot of generic brands on Amazon that will help you to use the bathroom in a proper way. And who taught you how to use the bathroom? If we think back to when we were potty trained by our parents, most people focus on number 1 and not number 2, right? Like, just get it done, clean yourself, and get up. But there is a way to poop properly, okay? So the Squatty Potty really allows you to be in position to poop the way we were designed to poop as human beings, because, you know, sitting on a toilet is not the way we were designed to go to the bathroom. So it's really not ideal for our body to be sitting straight up like this. And the Squatty Potty allows your feet to be elevated so that you can really expel everything that is in your intestines smoothly and easily. Also, your breathing. Belly breathing is such an important skill that no one taught me. No one teaches kids this. But during your next bathroom session, I challenge you guys to take a deep belly breath, which means breathing in and keeping all the air in your stomach before you bear down to expel. This really helps, along with the Squatty Potty, to get everything out easily. My next tip would be to make sure you always have some organic dried senna leaf, some senna pods maybe, and some mullein leaf, some dried mullein leaf. Again, I will leave all links to everything I describe in this video down below. These are essential for me, okay? Because if I notice that I'm eating really heavy or eating bad, or I'm drinking excessively for whatever reason, these dried tea leaves really help to get you back on track. And I prefer to buy my own senna leaves, and I always mix it with mullein because mullein smooths everything down. It really helps to get rid of mucus and smooth your expelling process, okay? Because mullein is a leaf that when it's wet, it kind of congeals and it gives like a thick, almost gelatin-like consistency. Very, not thick like gelatin, but it's a smoothing kind of effect, okay? And I like to mix this with senna so that it's not as harsh. I do not recommend that you guys go buy these detox teas because you cannot control the amount of senna that is used. And senna can be very dangerous if it's used in large amounts or too much, okay? So my suggestion would be after you have a big meal or you feel bloated. Bloating is really a great sign to let you know that you are not expelling properly, okay? So just being aware of your body, knowing what's happening, and if you notice I'm bloated, I haven't used the bathroom, you can prepare a cup of this tea for yourself, and in the morning you will have a great bathroom session, okay? So that's something that I keep in my arsenal to make sure that I'm taking care of myself. Also, okay, massage. A lot of people do not connect this together, but it is really great in the morning when you first wake up. If you have a cup of tea, I would suggest something like a green tea or a ginger tea in the morning. and massage your stomach before you expel. So the best way to do this is, I'll stand up, and guys, my nails are not done, but starting on this side of your belly, going up in an upside down U and ending here, doing a massage like this, shaking here, going up, around, shaking at the bottom, up and around, and shaking at the bottom, really helps to get things moving and stimulated. Again, our body parts are usually not stimulated in the way that they should be on a daily basis. And vibration really helps this, right? So if you do have a vibration plate, I would suggest you get on there in the morning after you have some tea. Do that massage while you're on the vibration plate. You can also use your fascia tool for that. I would use the 2 teeth that are on the front of your fascia tool and massage. You can also use, if you have a Theragun or any of those vibration guns, I love to use my Fit Index gun that I got off of Amazon. They have a bunch of them. I will leave links. And do that upside down U on your stomach before you go to the bathroom. If you have the ability to get a bidet, now I don't have a bidet in my current apartment, but I did have one at the last apartment that I had, just because now I kind of have like a modern toilet that doesn't have the setup. I would have to get it like custom done. But if you are having problems using the bathroom, the worst thing that you can do is struggle to use the bathroom, strain, and then you're wiping with toilet paper, okay? It really causes damage to your tissues. You can get hemorrhoids. It's just not a place you want to get into as we're aging, and this is a real conversation, okay? So a bidet really helps to relieve some of the stress that you put on your body if you are struggling with constipation. Intermittent fasting really helps your digestion because you're giving yourself an 8-hour window to eat. We have a 24-hour day, right? So if you're only eating for 8 hours, you're giving your body 16 whole hours to digest. This is the reason why people will say don't eat after 9 p.m. or things like that, because while we're sleeping, that is our body's time to do its maintenance, right? So it does its digestion, it goes through your different systems, it heals things, it fixes things, it regenerates cells, it gets rid of toxins, it does its process. So eating late makes your body focus on digesting instead of focusing on healing. So giving your body 16 hours a day to just digest really, really levels up your digestion completely. I also would suggest limiting your meat consumption. Now, I'm only saying this because I have not eaten meat in about 6 months, and it has really changed my life as far as my looks, my eye color, my skin health, how my skin appears, my complexion on a whole. Guys, even down to my hair. My hair has been moisturized from the inside out because I have cut out meat. And the reason why is because meat takes a really long time to digest in your system. Okay, if you look this up, compared to veggies, meat can take up to 48 hours to digest. So if you're constantly eating meat every single meal, day after day, it builds up. And especially if you're not fasting in between, it really backs your system up and creates hard stool that's really hard to expel. So if you are not using the bathroom regularly, I really suggest that you cut out meat for a while. I'm not saying you have to do it forever. Cut out meat for a while and allow your gut to heal itself, along with all of the other things that I've described. Veggies, make sure you're adding an ample amount of veggies into your diet to help soften and promote bathroom time. Also, give yourself an ample amount of time to go. This is another big thing. If we feel rushed to go to the bathroom, it's going to be really hard. If you wait to get to work, which is crazy, to go to the bathroom, it's not self-loving. You know what I mean? We love ourselves and we want to be in a comfortable, especially women. Women are very nurturing creatures. If we feel uncomfortable, it's hard for us to perform. So even if you have to get up a little earlier in the morning to give yourself time and space to be able to go to the bathroom comfortably, please do that, okay? And I have a saying that I say, I'm not doing nothing until I go to the bathroom. Like, until I go to everything stops until I go to the bathroom, because it really affects your mood. It affects your day. It affects your overall performance if you are carrying around waste. We take the trash out of our house every day. Make sure you're removing the waste from your body. This is self-love, guys. Okay? And let me be the parent that tells you this. And I'm speaking to myself. I really have researched this extensively because I was very interested in why in the past, in my 20s, I was not regular. Okay? And now I'm happy to say, as at this big age, I have finally fixed my digestion. Now, could it be better? Yes, I'm always improving things, but it is at least now functioning on a normal, regular routine. Okay, so please drop down in the comments. Let me know if there's anything that resonates with you guys about this. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions about things that I've brought up in this video, please don't be weird and leave me a comment. This is a safe space. I wish you guys a very happy new year. And yeah, ladies, let's be more intentional about our poops, okay? Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.